I'm going to be refuting my opponent's claim. And he says that the curriculum is a problem and that Common Core isn't. However, I have found that there are several teachers who have basically taught the Common Core, not the curriculum. And they have said that it's significantly more harder for them and their students to learn in the classroom. There's actually been many teachers that have actually resigned due to Common Core being implemented. I also want to touch on the fact that my opponent said that Common Core does not negatively impact anything. And I would like to say that Common Core is actually very costly, especially since most of the tests that are administered through it, Common Core, is actually online. And to have tests online, you have to have computers and all those tools for everything, and that's actually extremely costly. So I have a quote from an article that I read, and it says that billions of dollars have been used for this standards to prepare students to take the test and administer them online, which is the computers that they have to take the test on. There's nothing to show for it. It also went on to say that billions would have been better spent to reduce class sizes, especially in struggling schools, to restore arts and physical education classes, to rebuild physically crumbling schools, and to provide universal early childhood development. And a New York Times article stated that the development of Common Core was funded almost entirely by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. It was a rush job, and the final product ignored the needs of the children with disabilities, English language learners, and those in the early grades. We cannot ignore those children that are struggling through Common Core. Yeah, it does help students that are already doing better, but those other students are being left out of a good education and a traditional education that was supposed to already have been implemented. When it comes to the teachers, I actually have several cases in which teachers have found that they really oppose due to their experience of teaching Common Core. And then one teacher, she's a veteran kindergarten teacher from Cambridge Public Schools, and she said that she stated, "I have seen my career transformed into a job that no longer fits my understanding of how children learn and what a teacher ought to do in the classroom to build a healthy, safe, developmental, appropriate environment for learning for each of our children. I have experienced over the past years the same mandates that all teachers in the district have experienced. I have watched as my job requirements swing away from a focus on the children, their individual learning styles, emotional needs, and their individual families' interests and strengths, to a focus of testing, assessing, and scoring young children, thereby ramping up academic demands and pressures on them." And that's basically just more evidence to show that Common Core does significantly hurt teachers and kids, and should just be terminated for those states that have it. Thank you.